Mr. Rico.
Yeah.
I need an evaluation sheet.
Hang on. For,
Sarah.
oh, did you not get one of those prompts?
No, you said to turn it in. Like, I need one of these, don't I?
No, it's the one with the,
Or do I just write notes on that paper?
yeah, it's,
That's it?
somebody got one of those handy, like this?
Oh, I just write notes on that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you write a paper. You don't need a form. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. For the first year of college, freshmen living in the dorms are required to take a meal plan. These meal plans help ensure that freshman students, many who are living by themselves for the first time, do not starve from their inability to cook. These plans also offer many varieties of food located conveniently on campus. Although it sounds like meal plans are quite beneficial, they actually majorly contribute to unhealthy freshman habits. These habits include eating more and more often, spending limited money on cheap snacks, and having no sense of food costs or money management. My claim of fact is that college meal plans harm freshman students. So meal plans cause students to eat more and in larger amounts. Having a weekly plan makes students feel compelled to eat a certain amount each day in order to not waste their money. Almost 20% of students gain 10 or more pounds during the freshman year, and 6% gain the freshman 15 or more. At the end of the freshman year, more than 17% were overweight or obese, compared to only 14% at the start. The freshman 15, as most of you probably have heard of already, refers to an amount of approximately 15 pounds of weight often gained during a student's first year at college. The cause of this weight gain is consumption of fat and carbohydrate-rich cafeteria-style food and fast food from university dormitories. Many dining halls in American universities are all-you-can-eat style and offer many dessert choices. Students feel that unused meals are money lost because they've already paid for a certain amount. Because of dining hall hours, students eat as much as they can to prevent feeling hungry later. For example, at our school, Los Olivos, on weekends, the dining hall opens at 11 a.m. to 7:30, so you can only have 2 meals on weekends. So even if you wake up early, you have to wait till 11 to eat. And then you have brunch and dinner, so when you have brunch, you want to eat a little bit more because you don't want to risk feeling hungry before it's dinner time. There are not many healthy choices in the cafeteria. Most of the food is really oily or buttery. A recent study by Cornell University found that on average, college freshmen gain about 0.5 pounds a week. This is almost 11 times more than the average weight gain among 17 and 18-year-olds. The cashing out option influences students to eat cheap, unhealthy food. The food provided in the on-campus markets is mainly chips, soda, candy, and microwavable instant meals. There are not many fresh fruit or vegetable options. One student said, and some flex dollars were an amount you had for the semester, and once it was gone, you were done. Most people on that plan ended up buying cases of Frappuccinos and candy bars and things to spend the rest of their money near the end. By cashing out, students either use it or lose it. At our school, cashing out, the deal is you spend $6 all or nothing. So if you get a little bit under the amount, usually you can grab like some cheap candy or chips because students want to reach the full potential money value. The food places on campus in convenient locations are unhealthy. One student said, I didn't eat more in college than I did at home, but I ate crap. Instead of having a nice, balanced, healthy dinner like Mom used to make, I'd hit up Arby's for a chicken finger meal with curly fries. The most common dining halls found at universities or colleges around America are buffet, food court, or cafeteria-style eateries. Dining halls can provide a wide variety and bountiful options of food. They can also provide a place where students can endlessly indulge in high-calorie foods such as pizza, fried food, and ice cream. Food court-style dining halls connect students with commercialized restaurants such as Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Burger King. When exposed to these fast food restaurants, students are generally more likely to choose them over healthier options, which leads to weight gain, especially if fast food restaurants are more prevalent on campus than other restaurants. So basically, students that want to be healthy must inconveniently go out of their way to be healthy, and with hectic class schedules and not much time in between classes, most students don't have time for that. Finally, meal plans do not teach freshmen good spending values and provide no idea of food's money value. Buffet-style eating for every meal does not demonstrate the value for quantities of food. A certified trainer said, "Most college cafeterias serve their food buffet style, and when given access to unlimited amounts of food, most people automatically overeat. By having replenished meals each week, students use more than they actually need so as not to lose anything. This provides students with no concept of saving because if you don't use the amount of meals you have per week, it doesn't roll over to the next week. Flex dollars make students make blind purchases because they want to use up their money per quarter. One student said, "I enjoy using my flex bucks as part of my meal plan too. But if I had to use my own money, I would definitely be consuming a lot less Starbucks. I don't feel like I'm spending real money when I'm using my flex dollars." So what do we get out of mandatory meal plans? More pounds gained from unhealthy foods, more money spent on snacks students do not usually buy, no sense of saving or money management. In conclusion, meal plans should not be compulsory due to the negative effect it has on freshman students.
Okay, you've got a pretty clear statement of your claim at the beginning, and at the end you change your claim to being a policy claim. So you've got to be careful about that. Stick with the factual issue. I thought it was sort of interesting. Your preview actually precedes the proposition for the argument, and so I know what the supporting claims are going to be before I know actually what the main point is going to be, and that felt a little bit awkward. Did a good job labeling your first point and the last point. In the middle, though, it just felt like a lot of material was running together. You've got some good hypothetical information. We've got some anonymous students that get quoted on a pretty regular basis, and I don't know how anybody responds to that. It's quite possible that you'll find anonymous students who are saying, "I'd starve if I didn't have the meal plan. Thank God for the meal plan, otherwise I would, lose weight." It's just hard to check on something like that. Now, if those anonymous students are being quoted someplace, then you should be telling us this anonymous student reported on this website or in this article. That's the kind of citation that I think we need to have a little bit more. I did like, you had a couple of quotes from authorities there. It did seem like there were some presuppositions about the food in the cafeterias. I'm not quite sure why Arby's applies to the issue that you're talking about in the one example that you present, unless Arby's is one of those fast food places that's part of the meal plan. And I don't know if that's what happened or not. It sounds like somebody was just eating crap, like he said. But I don't know that he was eating crap on the meal plan or not. That would be the way that example fits there. A lot of reading. You want to avoid doing that.